If you've ever thought to yourself, man, I really like that BMW X6, it's just too big. Well, BMW hopes to entice you with this. It's called the X4. And though it's 75% of the size, this coupe crossover is all BMW. The real magic happens under the hood. That right there is a twin turbocharged 3-liter inline 6. It's good for 300 horsepower, 300 pound-feet of torque. And because this car has xDrive, it powers all 4 wheels. Now I'm kind of curious about the back seat because it doesn't look like it has a lot of room. Hey, you know what? That's not bad. I'm 6 foot tall and I fit no problem. Decent legroom too. One of the big potential issues on these coupe style crossovers is luggage space. Here, the BMW actually does pretty good. Lenses, accessories, GoPros in there, and another camera. Nice. It even has these little sliders so you can adjust your tie downs, as well as an extra storage bin on the side, and the seats flip down for even more storage. That's a lot of space. Now the pricing on the X4 starts at about $48,000. This model right here is equipped with the M Performance package as well as premium upgrades. That brings the ticket to $58,000. Fuel economy is about 19 miles per the gallon city, 27 on the highway, which you might think, not that great, but keep in mind, 300 horsepower, sport coupe crossover. That is a certain level of awesomeness where you can kind of go, okay, that miles per gallon, that's actually pretty good. Now, it's partially gets such good gas mileage, not just because of the direct injected twin turbo, but also because of the 8-speed automatic transmission. And yes, because this is a BMW, it also has paddle shifters for manual override, and you can also program the transmission to be sporty or more lethargic, depending on what kind of, whether or not you want to be aggressive or you want to be more eco. That can be done down here. Anyway, let's go ahead and start it up and see how it sounds. Okay, right off the bat, love the screen up front here. It is high definition, it's ultra wide screen, and I can use it through this iDrive interface, which has been improved dramatically over the years. Simple as going to menu, I can go to navigation, I can go to, let's say, point of interest. We'll do our typical search. We'll do an A to Z search at current location, and we'll look for the nearest Starbucks, ST. I like how on the right here, the list is updating live. So as I type in each letter, it isolates the number of options that would meet that. So bam, I just typed in the word star, and I already have Starbucks 0.3 miles away from me. I think that is one of the quickest searches I have done in a test car this year. Really clear, very straightforward, one of the better systems available right now. If I want, I can go back up to menu and I'll click down, I can look at vehicle info. This is actually kind of cool. I can see the current status of the xDrive system. So let's just say I'm off-roading. I can actually see how slanted the vehicle is at any given time and what direction I'm facing. Plus it has a really cool graphic of all of that that's live. When you're off-roading, it's good to know what's going on outside the vehicle, and that shows it to me right there. Hit back, and then I can look at sport displays. So if I want my power and torque to be displayed while I'm driving, bam, right there. Moving down, we have the aircon, very straightforward, classic approach. We have dials for left and right aircon controls. We have heated seats right here with little lights to illuminate. Below that, we have a CD player with 8 programmable settings. Let's go ahead and take it for a drive and see how it all comes together. So not only does this car drive like a sports coupe, it has the capability of a crossover. It has the ground clearance necessary to get you over those muddled roads. This is probably a good time to talk about the interior of the X4 here. It has really nice materials up here. The leather-wrapped steering wheel is magnificent. It's kind of meaty, and it has a really nice touch to it. And the weighting is quite good. You know, that's one thing that I think is always superior about BMWs is the weighting of the steering wheel. You can feel what it's doing. You can feel what the wheels are doing. None of it is a mystery. It gives you a certain level of feedback, which is kind of why they call it the ultimate driving machine. Woohoo! Now, the most controversial thing about this car is the way it looks. It's gotten to the point now where BMW sells so many 3 Series and 3 Series variants that they're starting to hit sub-markets of sub-markets, and that introduces the opportunity to produce a car like this X4. However, that said, I thought the X6 was ridiculous when it came out, and they ended up selling 250,000 of them. 250,000 X6s. So it totally makes sense that they want to build something slightly smaller in the same flavor. You know, right now, the outdoors, rugged, yet fast sport coupes, they're kind of popular. This car is very unique in the fact that you can take it onto a country road and just lay into it. You can bring it to the opera. You can drive it around town, and you can commute in it. It does all these things exceptionally well. It doesn't have a ton of storage space in the rear, but it has a surprising amount, to be honest. So that's my look at the 2015 BMW X4 xDrive 35i. It's an extremely cool Sport Coupe crossover, and it can be yours for about $58,000 as we were driving it today. I'm Ryan Douthit for AutoNation. We'll see you again next time.